Nobody knew who owned the massive new factory that had just opened in Ouagadougou. It was the biggest, most beautiful company around. Towering buildings, gleaming glass walls, state-of-the-art machines, hundreds of workers. But behind all this power and polish, no one knew who the real owner was. That man was President Ibrahim Traoré. Yes, the same president fighting to rebuild his country. But this time, he was fighting in silence, not with speeches, not with policies, this time with his own hands and eyes. Only one person knew the truth, his assistant, Emmanuel. Not the ministers, not his family, no one else. Why? Because Traoré didn't just want to create jobs. He wanted to see for himself how workers were treated, whether corruption lived in his own house. And to do that, he had to become invisible. So he disguised himself. White hair, darkened skin, sunglasses, a deep, gruff voice, dirty shirt, old trousers, worn-out sandals. He called himself Uncle Issa, a poor old man just looking for cleaning work. On his first day, he entered through the back gate. "Who are you?" the guard barked. "I'm the new cleaner," he said calmly. The guard scoffed. "You smell like trouble. Go report to the cleaning supervisor and don't cause problems." Inside, the supervisor didn't even look at him. "Take this," she said, handing him a mop, broom, gloves, and a rusted bucket. "You'll clean the back halls, toilets, and warehouse. Stay out of everyone's way." And so he did. He mopped, scrubbed, sweated. His knees hurt. His back ached. But he didn't complain. He wanted to see the truth, and the truth hit hard. Workers insulted him, laughed behind his back. Some even stepped on floors he had just cleaned. "Old and useless," one said. "Why is he even here?" another mocked. Nobody showed kindness, except one woman, Miriam, a single mother of 4 daughters. Quiet, tired eyes, but kind. One day, she even brought him a small piece of bread and a sachet of water.
"You work harder than all of us. Please, eat something," she said. He smiled. "Thank you, my daughter. May God bless you." Later, she sat beside him during break and told him her story. Her husband had left her because she didn't give birth to a boy. He said girls were useless. Left her for her best friend. "I struggle alone," she said, "but I will never sell my body just to survive." President Traoré, still Uncle Issa, placed a hand on hers. "You are strong, my daughter. You are pure in a dirty world." But darkness ran deeper in the factory. Mr. Pascal, the factory manager, was a cruel, arrogant man. He shouted for fun, insulted women, and worst of all, he demanded favors from young women in exchange for jobs. One day, Mariam came out of his office in tears. "He said if I want to keep my job, I must sleep with him," she whispered. That night, President Traoré could not sleep. And the next morning, Pascal confronted him in front of everyone. "You, old fool, are you sleeping with that woman?" "No, sir," he replied. "If I catch you again, you'll disappear into a prison no one can find." The president stood tall, looked Pascal in the eye, and said, "One day you will cry and beg for mercy, but you'll get none. You'll go to prison, fool." Pascal laughed. "What can a nobody like you do?" Traoré said nothing, but inside, he knew. Judgment Day was coming. Every day, he kept watching, investigating. Workers skipped work but still got full pay. Supervisors stole. People drank all day outside the gate, then returned to clock out. Nobody cared, because corruption had spread from the top. A smart young woman named Teresa came for a job. Pascal told her to visit him tonight if she wanted to be hired. She refused and was thrown out. President Traoré heard everything. He whispered to himself, "This man will regret this." But Mariam stayed kind. She brought him cooked rice in nylon one day. "I couldn't eat without sharing," she said. He smiled.
You are a rare gem in this place." That same evening, Pascal declared, "This company is mine now. I do what I want. Anyone who disrespects me is fired." President Traoré stood silently in the back, holding his mop, watching. He wrote down every lie, every name. Then one day, Mariam came to work in tears. "My landlord wants to throw us out," she said. "I begged Pascal for help. He called me dirty, said I'd suffer because I didn't give him what he wanted." That night, President Traoré went to Emmanuel. "Find her landlord. Pay 6 months of her rent, but don't let her know it's from me."
By morning, the rent was paid. When Mariam heard the news, she burst into tears. "Somebody has paid our rent," she told her children. Later, she told Uncle Isa, "I don't know who did it, but I just want to hug the person." He smiled. "Maybe one day you will." Meanwhile, Emmanuel discovered something bigger. "Sir, Pascal has stolen over 20 million CFAC in 3 months through fake building repairs." The president nodded. "Prepare the evidence and prepare my real entrance." Monday morning came. The factory buzzed. Then black government vehicles arrived, armed guards, media vans. Everyone panicked. What's happening? Is the president coming? Then the doors opened. A tall, confident man stepped in. No white hair, no sunglasses, no disguise. It was President Ibrahim Traoré. "I am not Uncle Isa. I am the true owner of this company." Gasps, silence, shock. He continued, "I came here disguised to see how this place was run. What I found was shameful. Corruption, abuse, theft, and a manager who turned this factory into a prison." He turned to Pascal. You stole millions. You harassed women. You abused your power. Everything was recorded." Pascal dropped to his knees. "Please, sir, I have a family. Forgive me." "You should have thought of that before mocking a poor woman and threatening a cleaner," the president said. Officers dragged Pascal away. The workers clapped, not out of hatred, but for justice. Then the president smiled. But not everyone was wicked. He called Mariam forward. She treated a poor cleaner with respect, even when she was suffering. The press filmed as he declared. Today, she receives a brand new 3-bedroom house, fully paid, a new car, and full scholarships for her 4 daughters. Any university in the world. Mariam cried, "Sir, I don't know what to say." He said it all, when you shared your bread with a stranger.
The crowd clapped. Some wept. He turned to them one last time. "This factory will continue, but from today, no more corruption. Only honest workers will stay, because the true strength of a nation lies not in its wealth, but in how it treats its people." Then he walked out, holding Mariam's hand, followed by cheers, tears, and the sound of justice restored.